Hi everyone, that Cat Mommy here, and welcome to my favorite Amazon finds, Puzzle Feeder Edition. Now, I do want to state we feed our cats mostly wet food, but we do use dry food in our puzzle feeders in lieu of treats because number one, it's going to cut down on the calories. Now, the dry food that we feed our cats, we only feed them like a couple tablespoons inside their puzzle feeders, and it is organic. It has no carbs. It is the best dry food that you can get out there for kitty cats, so don't at me in the comments, okay? I truly believe that giving your cats a little bit of dry food inside puzzle feeders can be a great activity for them. And again, it's less calories than those treats. So let's get into it now that I've given out that little disclaimer. So this is a puzzle ball. As you guys can see, you can fill it with treats or with your kitty's favorite dry food. And they basically just push it around and the treats or the food fall out of these little holes and then they can get them a little nibble. This is also good for cats that tend to scarf and barf, okay? It's gonna give them a little something to do to break up the time between just gobbling up their food, which some kittens tend to do. This is another one of our favorites. It looks like a little mousy. As you can see, this one has been extra loved by all of our cats who love to chase this. You just put a little bit of dry food in here, and then you can make it from easy to hard. We use hard, the hard level on our cats all the time because they are very smart and very food motivated. Actually, one of our cats has learned to move this with their teeth, so we actually had to get a different kind of puzzle feeder for them because they outsmarted this mouse, but this was a great training one for them. This is another one that we absolutely love. It has different little cups in it, which is really cute. You can put a few pieces of dry food or a treat inside this, and then they just take their little paw and they spoon it out and then eat it. Boots loves this one. It's absolutely adorable to watch them with this puzzle feeder. So when we give them dry food again, it always is just a couple tablespoons and it goes inside their puzzle feeder. This one the kittens use absolutely every day. It is huge, it is massive, it is kind of heavy, which is great because the kittens can knock over, tear, jump, drag across the floor, anything. And this is pretty heavy. It's not too heavy, but it's heavy enough where they can't knock it over, which is great. This one has 4 different areas that they can use to play in. Plus it has this little tunnel that you can stick treats in. Sometimes we put little dry fish or dry minnows inside here. This can be used for wet food as well, but we only use it for dry food just because we don't want to have to clean it every single day. I am going to show you guys some wet puzzle feeders, and those do get kind of tricky to clean. We clean this once a week with just Dawn soap, and then we rinse it really good and let it dry. With all of our puzzle feeders, we do it the same way. But we put the dry food in these different places, and then we let the cats dig it out. This helps their hunting instinct as well, to really engage that hunting instinct and keep the house panther that we have from hunting our little lion, which he loves to do. But he is super smart and he can figure out anything. So this is his more advanced puzzle. This one is for your extra smarty kitties, okay? It is a little more difficult. You're gonna put the treat or the food right in here. You can actually put it in here as well if you want to, but we put it in here and then we close this. So he has to move this with his paw and then he has to move this over and then this back to get one piece of food. It really does keep him entertained for a long time and engages those hunting instincts. And as you guys can see, we've kind of went with like the outdoorsy, woodsy look. So I love this because to me, it looks like a leaf with some ladybugs on it as well. So that was one of the reasons why we love this one. The cats love it as well. Now let's move on to our favorite wet puzzle feeders. We use these every single day. We give them some wet cat food in here, a licky treat, which we use Tiki Cat. That's one of our favorite brands. It's like a food topper. You can also use some kind of cat broth. They sell that as well. And then we normally buy like a whole fish from like Apple Paws or something like that and chop that up and lay it on top as well. So that goes inside this licky mat. So this helps with anxiety. They can actually lick. It gives them another texture. It also helps with your cats that scarf and barf. They eat too much. They just overeat. The licky mat will help slow down that eating as well. You can see this one has 3 different categories or 3 different sections. So it has this one, which is a lot smaller little ridges, these big ridges, and then these here at the back. So we love this one. We recommend for cats. We also have this one as well. It's a little bit bigger. It's all the same thing. We use this one for one of our cats as well. These are all of our favorite puzzle feeders for your cats. If you're interested in any of these, you can check out the link right below this video and it will send you over to our Amazon's page, which has listed every single one of the puzzle feeders that we have ever tried, used, and love. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you want to see more stuff from me, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. You can also check us out on all of our social media networks if you want to see our funny cat videos. And until I see you guys over on the next video or on one of our other social media channels, remember to keep living your most perfect life.